William Baiki was speaking to iRadio.
The incident took place last night at around 9 p.m. By then, I was still outside. Then I came to realize there was a sound outside the gate, like people were moving. So I called one of my guards to go and patrol the area if these are the people who have been coming here. He came back and reported that, no, there is nobody outside. So they advised me to go inside. So I got to my bed. I could not take 15 minutes. I started hearing the gunshot from outside. So they came and they opened fire on the guards. And when I heard the gunshot, then I got outside. So I joined the guards. I wanted to intervene and know what is happening. Then we managed yesterday to arrest one of the criminals. So when we arrested him yesterday, we investigated him. He said, yes, he's from Nando. And they were about 3 or 4, including him.
Lately, armed men have been targeting government officials in Yambio, including the county commissioner and the minister of health. The motive behind the attack on Baiki is not known, but recent report by the UN Human Rights Commission for South Sudan suggested that some areas politicians based in Juba were fueling the conflicts. You are listening to iRadio. Directed oil companies to effect the new source policy manual of In March, the government resolved that national employees in the oil sector should be paid equally with their international colleagues. This came after the cabinet approved the policy tabled by the Minister of Petroleum, Port Kang. The development came after the national oil workers went on strike several times over the implementation of the new policy, which provides for better pay and working conditions. Dr. Martin Elia is the Minister of Cabinet Affairs.
Recall that the Council of Ministers made important resolutions on the Unified Human Resource Policy 2020, and that is a policy that requires the South Sudanese component in the oil production sector to be paid appropriately and not too different, if not equal, to their partners who are international partners. The Council reiterated its commitment to the full implementation of those resolutions, stating that those are sovereign resolutions based on our Constitution, our laws and regulations.
The oil companies operating in the country include Sud Petroleum Operating Company, operating in Block 5 in Tarjath, and Dar Petroleum Operating Company, which is a consortium of China National Petroleum Corporation, South Sudan Nile Petroleum Corporation, and Malaysia's Petronas, Sinop, and Tri-Ocean Energy. And finally, before approaching the international news, a healthcare worker in Jonglei has died in an attempt to cross the river to provide services to the flood-affected population. The health worker, whose identity is yet to be revealed, drowned yesterday in Duke County. Tuor Majuk, the chairperson of Relief and Rehabilitation Commission in Jonglei State, confirmed the incident during a media brief held in Bor Town last evening.
This morning, I got a message that one of the health workers in Duke County, when he was crossing the Nile, he died. This is one of the cases, and he died in the process of delivering health services. Other people are being threatened by water, and that is why we are calling for the national government to intervene immediately.
According to RRC, Fangak County is the most affected county with over 97,989 people displaced by flood, followed by Ayod with 45,000 people. Other affected counties include PG, Duke, Twitch East, Bor, and Akobo West. You are listening to iRadio Afternoon News, and now to the international news. My colleague Emmanuel Joseph Akile joins us. Hello and good afternoon, Emmanuel Akile.
The influential younger brother of the late Algerian President Abdelaziz Bouteflika has been sent to prison for 2 years for obstructing the course of justice. Said Bouteflika was sentenced alongside the former Justice Minister Taib Loa and a businessman Ali Haddad. Mr. Loa will serve 6 years while Mr. Haddad will be in jail for 2 years. All three were detained after President Bouteflika was forced from office in 2019. The former president died last month, 8 years after suffering a debilitating stroke. Elsewhere, the court in Botswana has postponed the ruling for a case seeking the overturning of the decriminalization of gay sex. The judges said they need more time to research the matter and did not set the next ruling date. A university student, Letsolatsi Moshidimang, had said the law should change as homosexuality was widely accepted in the society. The state representative said there was no evidence that the society's attitude had changed. The court had in 2019 allowed the decriminalization of gay sex, which previously